What's up, everybody? Welcome back. George Michael, amazing. Never seen this before. Let's watch. I wanted to be well prepared to talk about George Michael, but there's just so much info. I'll have to read his biography, I guess. But before I know everything, I want to just react to him. I don't know what year did this come out in. This looks very kind of 90s. I can't figure out what year this is. Kind of weird. It's in one of these weird new age clubs and he's watching a hologram of himself. You know, I could see why he is so successful because the tone of his voice is very smooth, silky smooth. A lot of these big ticket names of pop music, they're definitely having people come in, composers come in and write songs with them. And I noticed that some of the songwriting is it's almost exploratory or something. Like Kelly Clarkson has this song, I'm Not Broken, I'm Broken but It's Beautiful. But if you listen to the composition, it's kind of odd. But this is similar to this, it's rolling on and on, you know? Because where's the melody going? It's just going all over the place, and it's just rolling forward. And I don't think you can achieve that unless you have a guy who's a gifted composer coming in and helping out, you know? Anyone who writes songs can. This is a good tip too. You get one of those old school tape recorders where you just click the button. There used to be little tapes in there, but now you can get them where it's digital. And then just let your mind go and just whatever melodies come to your head, just start singing the melodies into the tape recorder. And then play that back afterwards. It's going to be all over the place, but if you have a composer that can come in and put music to that, you can create a song that is dynamic in a sense, because it's not going to be repetitive. And you can squeeze that idea into a conventional pop song as well. So I'm guessing this is just the verse. See, but he's throwing other stuff in there too. I haven't heard one refrain of anything yet, really. Alright, that's a repeat. He's pretty good. Better than Robbie Williams. Comment if you agree. I wonder if he can really play guitar, or if he's just miming for the video. Anyone can play guitar, so I'm sure he can a little bit. See, this is why, even Moby's whack, because he can't even sing like this, and he's just sampling club music. Moby ain't got shit on George Michael. You hear that little guitar in the background. Almost sound like it had like a little distorted flanger. It reminds me of that whole technique. I think it's called. You use two different tape machines. Oh yeah, tape flanging. Popularized by Eddie Kramer, who was the engineer for Jimi Hendrix. They would double the solo and then play it back on two different tape machines. But then like it creates this weird like it almost sounds like a like shredding paper, but it's like distorted guitars. Eddie Kramer. John Frusciante brought Eddie Kramer in to teach him how to do this for the Red Hot Chili Peppers song Danny California, the guitar solo. That effect is applied. I think I heard a little bit of it at the end of this as well. So that was George Michael. Amazing. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, I want to... I mean, I hope I got that right. I want to talk about George Michael more in depth, but I don't have the knowledge, so I'm going to have to read his biography to really get into all the info about him and why he became who he was, and I have some of the info here. So, he's English, one of the best-selling musicians of all time, 100 to 125 million records worldwide. Blah, blah, blah. 13 number one songs on the UK chart. 2 Grammys. So he's like got a lot of... He's decorated. A bunch of different labels. Intervision, Columbia, Epic Version, DreamWorks, Polydor, Sony, Aegean. So I know George Michael's not his real name. It's really... Georgios Kyrgios Panayotou. So he's Greek, I guess. Came to prominence with Wham. I did a reaction to Wham on this channel. Sorry about that. I was dipped down reading my phone. Gotta pay attention to the camera. Came out as gay in 1998. Active LGBT campaigner and HIV/AIDS fundraiser. Personal life, drug use, and legal troubles made headlines. The public lewdness arrest in 98. Drug-related offenses. So he died in 2016, and I remember that when he died, I used to go to this bar every Saturday morning, O'Flanagan's, and the bartender made mention of like how George Michael is gone, so there was a whole conversation there. This bartender liked, he was a big Morrissey fan as well, so... Let's see. Elton John paid tribute to him. See, I really got to read the biography to give a better picture of George Michael, and I'm going to do another reaction to another one of his songs soon, after I read more about him so I can talk more fluidly. Although today I'm having a problem speaking correctly. I just have a dryness in my mouth, which is annoying because I'll have like extra saliva and dryness. I'm gonna have a dentist appointment coming up. If you watch one of my recent videos, I mentioned it. Anyway, George Michael. That song gets a 10. The video gets a 10. And I hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you want to see more reactions, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.